I know some of y'all can get upset at this, but somebody has to say it. Most entrepreneurs out there using AI are just setting their businesses on fire. Everyone's running around. Hey, use AI. It's the future. Make it your assistant. Get it to do tasks for you. Make it streamline your business. The honest truth, AI is just like fire. It can cook a beautiful meal for you. It can make you feel warm, but at the same time, it can burn down everything that you built in your business. And I'm not saying this as a casual observer. I'm saying this as a person who helps entrepreneurs in their early stage, most fragile part of their journey. I've seen AI cost founders their credibility, their customers, and their competitive edge. This is the reason why I put together this video, because I want to share with you 5 dangers of AI that every entrepreneur and startup founder needs to understand before they go blindly into the hype. If you're interested in learning more about this, I'm going to invite you to stick around as I dive in. Okay, before I dive into all 5 of these, I want to let you know I do have a bonus at the end where it's going to provide you with some great information that you can utilize in your business, especially with AI. Let's go ahead and dive into number 1. Number 1 is going to be about false confidence in the output of AI. We believe AI is like the end all be all. It is the authority. Whatever it brings back, it's the information. It's 100%. And that's a lie. I don't know if you remember our old saying when it came to computer data, but that was garbage in, garbage out. Whatever information's out there in the 4 corners of the universe, that's what AI is bringing back. AI is not creating new information. It is just generating information that is gathering. If it's garbage in, it's garbage out. So everything that comes up with is not correct. And a prime example of this is a guy that I met. He actually blew his startup opportunity. This is what he did. He went into ChatGPT and he did the wrong prompts. First of all, you have to know your prompts. He says, hey, give me revenue projections for this startup concept. It gave him 5-year projections, and he utilized that when he was pitching potential angel investors. He was exposed because the numbers didn't match up for his industry per se and where he was localized at, right? And they were able to decipher that and notice that, hey, this looks like you just put something together with AI, and we can't trust you with our money if you're using AI instead of using intelligence that you have and can bring to the table. So he blew his opportunity. This is a prime example. You cannot trust something to do it for you. Now, my advice here is you can run this information through. You can have ChatGPT or Gemini or any of them to give you an answer back, and then you fine tune it yourself. You clean it up and you kind of verify it. It just helps with the workload. It's not supposed to do all the work. You got me? All right. So let's go on to number 2. Number 2 is about data security and being able to watch out for your IP theft. And what I mean by IP, not your IP address. I'm talking about intellectual property. When we're on these different platforms and we want to share information, a lot of us overshare. And I'm very cautious with this. I don't put in my name. I don't put in the name of a client, business, because I don't want anything coming up in the system with that information that I'm putting in. If you're spilling the beans about secret sauces, if you're telling things about copyright information, if you're giving up confidential information, it is remembering this information and it's using it in this database. And you're going like, but that's for me, right? No, because it's a collection of data again from all 4 corners of the universe. When someone across the world is putting in a prompt trying to get information in a field that you're related to or a product that you're related to, if you have proprietary information or secret sauces that you put into your AI system, it could pull that information and give it to those particular people. And those people will have some advanced knowledge that they didn't have before. And it's your secret sauce and it could be used against you. I know I'm being extreme, but I'm telling you, this is what can happen. That's why I don't do those kind of things. All right. So let's go on to number 3. I'm so excited to get number 4. Number 3 is important too. All these are important, but number 4, it's going to be a big sticking point for me. All right. So number 3 is about customer trust. And you're going like, what do you mean by customer trust? So I hear a lot of people say, hey, create bots to be able to communicate after hours or to do a FAQ. If someone asks a very important question, whether it's a return policy, whether it's a medical question, and they get a wrong answer, and that wrong answer costs them money or their life, what do you think happens to your credibility? It's gone. Your credibility is trashed, and they're going to spread across the internet. So you don't want to use AI technology for everything when it comes to customer interaction. You want to be extremely careful, keep it low level as possible, because it will destroy your customer trust. And if it does that, you might as well just hang it up and shut the doors. Number 4 is important to me because it's the core and the essence of who we are as a business. If you automate everything from the titles on your products to the description on your products to the marketing messages to even the marketing vehicles, all those things, if you automate it and you let it use its intelligence to give you the best and most efficient targeting and message and all those things, this appears to say, hey, I'm going to increase my chance of success. And I'm going to tell you that no, it's not. Because what separates businesses from each other is at the core of who you are and your culture. Your culture is your message. It is your titles. It is your description. It is who you target. Sometimes people don't understand why you do what you do. They don't understand why you target who you target, because it's your story, it's your culture, it's your mindset. And you can say, well, I could teach my AI this. Yes, initially you can teach your AI this, but your AIs can continue to learn and adapt from what it's gathering. It gets further and further away from the shore, and eventually it can't see the shore. The company becomes something that's not your voice, that's not your image. And customers will detect that as well. So that's going to be customer trust number 3 as well. They're going to detect like, hey, this ain't the same. It don't feel the same. It ain't the same vibe. You're going to detect that as well, and it can affect your sales. This is so important to me because this is what separates you, your uniqueness, your authenticity, whatever it is, separates you. Number 5 is going to wrap up the list, but remember, I got a big bonus for you at the end, and you don't want to miss this bonus. Number 5 is about, displacing jobs and team damage and a little bit of culture, but not culture from the standpoint of marketing like I just spoke about, but culture within the company itself. In your company, if you have people and you replace those people with AI technology, what you just removed is different life's experiences. Think about it. My life's experience is different than yours. You bring a different, unique set of eyeballs to the whole conversation or development or whatever it may be. That cannot be replaced by AI, because AI is not going to know what type of eyeballs to bring to the table. So you bring somebody who's a female, you bring somebody who's 7 feet tall, you bring somebody who is Black, you bring somebody who is Hispanic, you bring somebody who's white, you bring somebody who's blonde, you bring somebody from the North, you bring somebody from the South, you bring somebody from a different country. You get what I'm saying? These are uniqueness that you cannot recreate when it comes to a company. And gut feelings. I know this sounds crazy, right? Gut feelings. Sometimes we make decisions on our gut. Sometimes our team members make decisions on their gut. I just got a feeling about this. There's also a spiritual connection that AI cannot replace when it comes to your team and your culture inside and making these decisions. If you fall into the trap of replacing humans in every facet with AI and not keep the human element in place, it ain't going to work. I guarantee it ain't going to work. And all these big time companies out here thinking they can do that, they're not going to work. That's why number 5 is important as well. So let me go and get to you this bonus where we can go ahead and wrap this up. What I did for you, just for you, because you stayed this long, especially, is that I put together a survival guide for AIs for startups and entrepreneurs. So if you put in the comments below AI, I will send you a link to the survival guide. That way you can have a checklist and insights and things to ask yourself and to look out for when you are implementing AI into your company. Hopefully this was helpful for you. If it was, give me some thumbs up. And remember the AI comment down below. Check out this video here and this one here especially. It'll help you out on your entrepreneurial journey. This is your boy J.I., a random podcast. I'll holler at you on the other side.